Hi, I'm Philip Elmore from One Call Now. We are the nation's largest notification company for churches around the nation. I want to talk to all the pastors just for a moment. I pastored 12 years myself, and so I kind of understand some of your frustrations that you may be dealing with on a day-to-day basis, and possibly how One Call Now can help you with those frustrations. I'm sure that there's been times that you have planned events and activities only to find out that people just didn't show up, or perhaps they forgot about it. There's been times when churches have sent out a prayer chain request only to find out that not everybody got that message, or perhaps even the message was changed from what the original meaning was supposed to be. One Call Now can certainly help you take care of all of those situations. Our company can give you the ability to reach out and touch your congregation from wherever you are. We put you in one place, or you're basically in one place, but you can be in many places at that same time. Give you a real quick story of a pastor friend of mine that was at a conference in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina just a couple of years ago. He and his wife had gone to this general conference of their denomination, and they were walking on the beach one morning before the morning session was to begin, and she was attacked by a pit bull dog. And she was really tore up and really mangled, and he was obviously upset. The ambulance had come and had loaded her into the ambulance for her trip to the hospital. He was shaken up and he really didn't know what to do, but he remembered that he had One Call Now. So he picked up his cell phone. As they were en route to the hospital, he called in and recorded a message and let his entire congregation know what had happened to his wife, and he wanted them to pray for her. Well, before she ever made it to the emergency room, before the first doctor had ever saw her, the entire congregation knew about what happened, and they had already started praying before the first doctor examined her. And those are just that's just one little incident of how One Call Now can really change the dynamics of your church and how you communicate with them. There's been times when you've planned an event. You had to cancel it at the last minute, but people still showed up. In fact, there's nothing worse for a church than poor communication. And so, sometimes some of you pastors are in churches that have bad weather. That happens overnight. You don't have to wait until, you get up in the morning and call, 20 people or 30 people. One phone call can go out instantaneously. And this is some of the stuff that we do to help you. I want to say you work smarter, not harder. And this is a system that is so simple to use. It's so easy to use. And you have the flexibility of allowing your choir director to make calls, your youth pastor can make calls. And it's not only phone calls, but we do text messaging and emailing, because we realize not everybody in your congregation wants to receive a phone call. Not everybody in your congregation wants to receive a text message. So we cover all of your bases. And One Call Now, in my ministry, there were times when I would plan an event and people just wouldn't show up. And it got pretty frustrating. So what I have started to do, 3 or 4 hours before the event, I would send out a message. And people would get the message, and they would actually come to the event. Imagine that. And one of the things that people shared with me was they would say, "I'm so glad you sent that message, because I forgot all about this." And that's when it burnt through my fog, that people want to attend the events of the church. They want to participate, but they're busy. They have soccer, and they're running kids to baseball practice and football practice and all these other events. They're doing yard work and doing laundry. And a simple phone call 3 or 4 hours before your event, I'm going to tell you what, it's going to blow you away, because people want to participate, but they simply get too busy to do it. So listen, One Call Now can make your life as a pastor easier. It puts you in many places at one time, and I'm telling you, if you will just try One Call Now, I think you're going to understand the power of this tool. And if your church uses Facebook, if your church uses a Twitter, we can link any text message or any email to go right back to that Facebook. So we're touching your congregation in ways that you wish you could have 10, 15 years ago. So listen, technology is a great thing. Don't run from it. Embrace it. And I think you're really going to see the results. So check us out, onecallnow.com. Thank you.